Hey guys, we're going to make a quick, easy, and cheap Halloween wreath. We're going to use the wreath form from Dollar Tree, fabric scraps. You just need like a half a yard, maybe a fourth. Tear it in strips of any black fabric, whatever you choose. And I'm going to incorporate these glow-in-the-dark googly eyes from Dollar Tree. And who knows what else. We'll see what happens. Let's get started. So after we have tied the ends together, the first thing we're going to do is wrap the fabric around the wreath. And I'm not using any glue or any sort of fasteners. I'm just going to pull it together and tie it. By going ahead and tying the strips together, we don't have to stop and do that. So try to have as little of an end as you can, but it's going to be okay if it even pokes out because this is indented and it'll fit in that little crevice. So all we're going to do is tie it. Just tie it on, pull it good and tight. And now when we start wrapping, that's going to get wrapped in anyway. And we're going to just cover the wreath. I actually am very fond of the fact that this fabric is scrappy looking. For a Halloween wreath, that's perfect. I want this to go in this direction. So you're just going to literally pull it good and tight. Don't want it too loose. Pull it back around. You'll just have to pull the whole shebang every time. And we're just going to pull it around, pull it tight. Make sure it's nice and tight. And we will do this until we get the whole wreath covered. I'm going to fast forward so it'll look like I'm working like Speedy McGraw, and you don't have to watch me wrap and pull, wrap and pull. That's not interesting. You really just want to see how this is going to come out. Now, I really don't want that knot on top, and so I'm going to keep pulling on this until I get that knot back around on the bottom. That's all you got to do. Just manipulate it till you get it like you want it. Got the knot on the bottom. Then I'm going to, this fabric is a little bit stretchy, so I want to be sure that when I pull it around, I want to cover that knot to hold it in place. See how the knot is right there? I'm going to pull this over it. And that'll hold it. That'll hold that baby down. There we go. Keep wrapping. Okay, so we're at the end. Let me pull you in a little closer. So let's see how we're gonna deal with this loose end. I can tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna tuck it in. Let me see if I can get you a little bit closer. Nope. Just lift. It's so black you can't hardly see. Just stick your finger in there, pull a little piece up, tuck it in, and pull it through to the other side. Pull it tight. And there you have it. It's not going to come off because we're actually going to put something else on it. I'm going to tuck it back in to another one on the other side. So there you go. It's just kind of tucked. Okay, so our wreath is covered in black, and let's see what's next. So next, you know this fabulous spider webbing. Well, this is not the one that's like the pillow stuffing. This is the sort of cottony, and you can get that at the Dollar Tree. This is not a white one, it's a dark one, but you can buy it on these little cardboard things at the Dollar Tree for $1. So this is a white one. And we're going to add this next. In my dreams, I would not need glue or any type of fastener. So, wish me luck. I actually only want to cover half of the wreath. So this is the end piece that I wound up with. You can tuck it in, that's what I did, but I just decided because I really don't want to use glue. And I actually have another end piece loose on this side. It's iffy if I'm going to be able to use it, but what I want to do is catch a little corner of this, and I'm going to tie that bad boy around. And I may still need to do some tucking, but I'm really trying to get out of using glue or any kind of fastener. I want this to be super easy. In case you're wondering, I'm making this up as I go along. I had a general idea what I wanted to do. I'm still going to tuck that in, that little piece in. This is the back side, so it's fine. We'll just tuck that baby in. Now I want to try to find me a spot on the other side to do the same thing. I only want to cover about half of the wreath. So I'm pulling, pulling, pulling. You can manipulate this. This piece has actually been used before, so it's already good and worn. So I'm pulling it good, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to cut this so that I don't, see, that's way too much. I don't need all that. I'm going to cut that. Okay, so here's what I decided to do. The one loose end of this, what I'm going to call the spider webbing, I tucked in through this knot, so it's coming out the other side. The great thing about this is it's thin enough to be able to tie things around. So here's the other one. I just pulled this tight, really tight, around the front of the wreath, and this is what the back looks like. So I actually have these two pieces here. I do have to deal with that. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this up as close as I can and tie it to the piece that I pulled under that knot. I don't have much to work with, but I think it'll be fine. This is not a stretchy fabric per se, but it does stretch. So there, I got that tied. Now I need to also tie this, but I think this will also fit under there. So it's so long, I am going to tuck that under also. I can't really get my fat fingers in there, so I'm using a paintbrush to pull it. There we go. So I got that in. Now I'm going to tie that piece to the other piece that I had just already tied. That's going to hold all that in place. We call this making it up as you go along. It's kind of a tuck and tie, and it's nothing special. It's cheap and easy. Now, alrighty, I have the webbing in place, so part of it is uncovered, and we are letting this wreath sort of develop into its own thing, and I see something fun. So next, we're going to use these giant googly eyes I found at the Dollar Tree. The package just pulls open easy. They are glow in the dark, and according to the package, you have to expose to direct light to activate the glow. It says so right there. So if this wreath is hanging on the front door, it will in fact be exposed to direct light. Okay, so I think that we have like this. Let's see. Do you all see what I see? How cute is that? It is not scary at all. And I have another idea of something that just happens to be in my Halloween decor that I think I can add right here. It looks like a fun smiley face. It's not scary. I don't want scary. So I got to glue these on. And because this is netting, it's going to be a little messy, but that's okay too. It's going to not, I'm not going to put a whole lot of glue. And since what I have right here on my craft table is E6000 and that stuff holds, I'm going for it. So I'm going to use E6000 to put the eyes in place. Petroleum jelly came from Food Lion. There's no telling how many years old this is. I'm going to share my trick with you. When I use my E6000, glue is going to get all around there and the lid will be stuck to it. It's a nightmare. Really it is. So I just get a little bit to keep it clean and keep it, not much, just a little bitty bit. Keep it where it'll work. I put a little petroleum jelly on a paper towel and clean the thing every single time. I hadn't used it yet, but excuse me, I need to clean it so that it'll come out. Alrighty. Yeah, petroleum jelly makes a mess. So I have his eyes positioned like I want them. And I'm just going to dab some E6000 around. Got to put it in the right place the first time. I'm not pressing hard. I know that the glue is going to seep through on the other side. It's really not bad though, y'all. So now I'm going to do the other, and I have to be careful with how I place them because this is permanent. But this is a cheap wreath, guys. This little thing is $1. The wreath form is $1. I actually robbed the Halloween decor for this black fabric, but you should be able to get a piece of black fabric for actually maybe even $1 from the scrap fabric at the craft store, because you don't need much. I'd say 1/4 to 1/2 yard. So we're going to push these down just gently. Let that dry. Give that just a couple of minutes to dry. In the meantime, we have to clean up the glue. So I still have the petroleum jelly on my paper towel. And I just clean that really well to get that little ooze off and clean around the tip before I put the lid back on. And then the next time you're ready to use it, your lid will not be stuck in place. That's just my little handy dandy craft room tip, guys. Okay, so what I have decided to do next is I'm going to glue this little spider in place. I like how his eyes are looking down, so let me turn it around. He looks like a little smiley face, and he's really cute. He's very plain and simple. Love that. You can get a pack of like a gazillion in one pack for $1 at the Dollar Tree of these little plastic spiders. And wouldn't it be cute with his little cross-eyed self if his nose is a spider, and that's what he's looking at. So how cute is that? I'm going to fashion this in place, and then I'm going to put another little dab of my E6000 just to hold that in place. And I'm actually just going to leave that there and turn it over and put the E6000 on. I thought it would stay, and it does. So I will have to clean my lid again on my glue, which is no problem. Just a little dab. And I'm sure that you can find a use for all the other plastic spider rings, especially if you have children in the house. If you're making goodie bags for Halloween to send to your children's school, drop a minute, just drop a minute. Or if you're giving out candy for trick or treat or trunk or treat, throw those in with the candy. It's cool. So let me see if you can get a good look. You can sort of see, oops, sorry, where the glue is, but it really didn't make a big mess. So I just globbed on a little right there. It's going to hold it in place. So we have the cutest little not so haunted smiley face. I'm going to make him a bow tie. And this mesh came from Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to measure it out on my mat to about 12 inches. And I'm cutting 2 pieces to make a bow tie. I'm going to stack them together like so. And I'm going to pull them together with a chenille stick. I will tie them together with a chenille stick. It's going to hold them, and it's going to allow me to wrap it around the wreath. So if you have never worked with wire mesh before, you don't know what you're missing. It's fun, isn't it? So we're going to pinch it together. Fold it and find your center. I'm sorry. I'm guessing at the center, but fold it and find your center. Center's right here. And that's where you want to start your little pinching together thing that is going to give us somewhat of the little pleated look we want. Hold it good and tight. It's trying to escape. Slide your chenille stick in there and tie it tight. Now, you normally, for some crafts, you would only need about half of the chenille stick. And those came from Dollar Tree also. But for this, I'm going to use this to also wrap it around the wreath. So I'm not cutting the chenille stick. So it's going to be his bow tie. So let's tie it on that bad boy. I just got it good and tight. I just feel like he needs something else. He does. You know he does. He just needs one more pop of something down here. I like this part, which is sort of his big smile. It's whimsical and funny that there's a spider crawling up his nose. And we want him to be cute, so we're going to give him a bow tie. I'm just going to use the chenille stick to tie it around. Let me slide you back a little bit, because I'm hoping that I can align this properly in the center. I actually want it to be down here. Oh, I see what I need to do. I need the long end of the chenille stick to go across there with the short end coming down, because I don't want it here. That's his bottom of his mouth. I want it here at the bottom. So I want the long end of the chenille stick to wrap around that side. Pull it tight. Grab the other end. And we're just going to twist twist, twist to hold it in place. And then all we're going to do is just sort of tuck it around. I can cut that off when I'm satisfied. But first I got to play with it. I've got to play with his bow tie and make sure I'm happy with it. The chenille stick is shiny, but it's still cute. What do you think? Okay, I know you need to see the whole wreath, and I'm not backing up far enough. I can fix that.